Hello, today we're going to talking about models one by one. So let's look at the can. We can use can in many ways, and one of them is ability. So when you use can in a sentence, that means you are able to do it. For example, she can play piano with one hand while she is blind. This is actually an ability, right? She can swim 10 hours in a day. This is an ability, right? And you can use can with request meaning, but by asking. By asking. Like, can I have some water? Or, for example, you are hungry and you are at your friend's home and you ask him that, can I have some food because I'm hungry? Or can you give me some money because I'm poor? Another slide, you know. And we can use can with prohibition meaning, like you cannot bring food to toilets, or you cannot smoke in your car, or let's say, but actually the meaning of those sentences is not that you are not able to. No, you can smoke, but there is a prohibition that you can't smoke in the car, or you cannot bring food to toilets. Yes, you are able to, but you can't. You shouldn't do it, or you mustn't do it. You know what I mean. So we can use can with general possibility. So I will give an example, and you're gonna understand it. It can be hard to play Dark Souls for someone who never played Souls-like games before, right? This is a general possibility. We can use can for inference and deduction. Like, for example, you're walking on the street and there is a man who has iPhone X Plus with other stuff, with the maximum. But when you look at his clothes, it's not that fancy. Like, his shoes are dusty, his pants is not let me say like good. I mean, you know what I mean. Or his t-shirt is too much casual that you say that he cannot be rich, okay, by judging from its clothes. And you can use can with have verb 3 with the meaning of past possibility. For example, you're walking on the street, you saw your ex-wife or girlfriend, doesn't matter, but you saw her and you just cover your face like that, and while passing her, then you just look at her just like the glass, and you kinda saw but not sure that she kinda looking at you. So you go to your friends and say that, bro, I saw let's say her name is a girl name, Octavia. Bro, I saw Octavia on the street, and she said that no, you cannot have seen her because she's not in America anymore. She's living in Russia. So let's talk about could. So we can use could for past ability, right? I will give an example and you're going to understand it easily. I could play video games for 8 hours in a day without any break when I was young. That, you know, that you used to do that when you were young. But right now you have your job, you have to go to school or something else, your time is limited, so you don't have enough time to play video game like 8 hours. So you used to do it, but that's right now. Okay, and you can use could with request meaning. Could you please give me some money? That's it. But you can use could with for request with your friends, like, could you give me some money, could you give me some food, could you give me something, you know, you can say that. And we can use could with suggest, like, for example, you and your friends are hungry right now, and you can suggest that we could eat some donut, or we could eat some, you know, sushi. You can just advise it with could, right? It's simple. Or you can use could with deduction meaning, like, for example, let's say you Okay, you can use, okay, we can use could for deduction. Okay, you have a friend who didn't study for the exam, but uh, he got 100 points, okay, without any wrong answer. So you say that he couldn't have done this because he didn't study. He must cheat. Okay, and we can use could with have verb 3 with the meaning past possibility. For example, your wife is ill and she wants some pill, but she doesn't give the name of the pill, and you just go to the kitchen, just open the drawer and just take a random bill because you don't know which one is the true, and just give it to her. Then you say this situation to your friends, and he said that, bro, you could have killed her because you could give poison and you could have killed her. No, that's simple. Okay, and we can use could for possibility. For example, the door is ringing and you say that it could be Alex because I was waiting for him. Okay, let's talk about may. We can use may with 3 different ways. First one is possibility, like I may go to the grocery, or I may go to the shop center, or it doesn't matter, but I will go, but which one I will go, I don't know, but there is always a possibility, but which one is, I don't know. And we can use may with ultra kind request. For example, may I know your name? Like, it is formal and super kind. You can ask that style question a girl or a upper level person, you know. And we can use may with have verb 3 with past possibility. For example, just like I gave the example for other cult, you walking on the street, you saw your ex-wife or girlfriend, doesn't matter, and you just cover your face and you just look like that, but you saw she kind of see her, but you are not sure, and you say to your friends that, bro, I think I saw Octavia on the street, and he said that she may have seen you because she posted a photo on that street. We can use may like that. Okay, and let's talk about might. Might is almost same with may, and actually there is not a big difference between them. We can use like may possibility meaning, like she might be hungry because she didn't eat in morning, for example, like she didn't eat in the morning, right? And if you want, you can, if you want, but it is like omega prime super uber respective style, like might I know your name, Duchess of York? You can use it, but it is really it's really seldom. It is almost, you can't hear that style question from some, but you can use might just like may for possibility meaning. Okay, should and ought to. They are interchangeable, but today's world use should. Okay, you can use should for advice. For example, your friend is ill and you advise him that you should go to a doctor. Or, for example, the exams is coming and you advise your friend that we should study. Okay, and we can use should for deduction. For example, I fill that glass with tea, but I haven't been drinking that tea. So it should be cold right now. Right? It's a deduction. I didn't drink it a couple of minutes, and I will not drink it, but I'm touching. Oh yes, it is cold. And we can use should with have verb 3 with regrets or past advice, old advice. For example, you should have go to doctor, but you didn't. You should have say this problem to your friends, but you didn't. You know, like it is an advice, but for past. Or it's like a regret, like I shouldn't have come here, like that. I shouldn't have come here, or I shouldn't eaten that day. Okay, so let's talk about must. We can use must with obligation and necessity meaning. I must see a doctor because my hand is bleeding. For example, I must see a doctor. Or you can use like an obligation but prohibition or something like that. Like you mustn't lie to your mother. Like that. And you can make a deduction like, for example, he has RTX 3090, so you say that if he has it, so he must be rich. That's a deduction. And we can use must with have verb 3 with deduction possibility meaning. Like, for example, we have two friends who hate each other, but once time you scroll on the Instagram and you saw them, they have a picture with like that. So you say that they must have reconciled, or like for example Alex and Dennis, Alex Lighting for example, Alex must have apologized for his lying. Okay, you can do that. You can use must with that meaning. Let's talk about have to, has to, but there's a little thing here. Some people say that must is internal obligation, which means that you must do something, but if you don't, no one going to punish you. For example, I must brush my teeth every day, but if I don't, no one going to punish me. But they say have to and has to is an external obligation. If I don't do something, which they say, if I don't do it, I will be punished. But it is interchangeable. You can use must and you can use have to. It doesn't matter. It's they say. But the point is have to and must is the same thing. I found an example for have to about external obligation, and you will understand their detail. In countries like Turkey, you have to go to military service when you are older than 18 years old. Mostly they call you to the service around when you are 20 or 21 years old. So if you don't go to military service, you will be punished. So if you want to say something like that, you have to use you must use have to. Because if you don't go to military service, you will be punished. Okay, let's talk about had better. Had better is strong advice. For example, I want to make a cake, but I couldn't do it. I messed everything. The kitchen is like how everything is everywhere. And my sister came to me and said that you had better clean, or my mother going to clean you. So I must clean the kitchen, or else my mother will punish me. That's simple. Okay, let's talk about will. We can use will in two ways. First one is talking about future, like for example, you don't eat fruits, you don't nourish yourself enough, and I say to you that you will be ill. That's simple. And I can use ill with informal request, like will you please give me the money which I lent you. Okay, let's talk about shall. Shall is ought. Yes, it is ought. And we can use shall for talking about future, but in formal way and in old school way. For example, you're playing Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Captain Price said to you, we shall win this war, believe in yourself, my friends, like that. Or you can see that shall for future tense in old books, in old-time printed books, And we can use shall for offering, but you can use shall with just I and we. You can't use with you for offering. For example, you are really ill, and I say to you that, shall I call ambulance? Okay, last let's talk about would. We can use would for old habitual actions. For example, I will drink coffee every morning when I was a university student. I used to do that. It's the same meaning. I used to drink coffee in every morning when I was a university student. And we can use would for possible deduction. For example, if she were here, she wouldn't like this because I tried to make a cake, but I messed up everything. Like kitchen is right now like hell. So if my mom were here right now, she wouldn't like this. And we can use would with request meaning, like would you give me some money, would you give me some food, would you give me something. But the important thing is it's not like too much request, it's just like an offering. For example, when you go to a restaurant, a waitress came to you and say that, what would you like to eat, what would you like to drink, and you said, I would like to drink blah 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 blah, I would like to eat blah 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 blah. We can use would like that. And we can use would with dreaming. Okay, let's say if I were a rich man, I would buy Maserati, Ferrari, like say the Porsche and other stuff. That's it. Wait, hold on. Are you stealing? No, I'm not. You lying. Show me your bag. You cannot touch my bag. It's mine. Yes, I can. Give me back what you have stolen. No, these are mine. I didn't steal them. What am I doing? I should call the police. They will deal with you. You had better leave me, or I will shoot. Okay, whatever. Just don't do it. Will you allow me to leave? Yes, just leave. Oh my God, what happened here? We were just playing, but Alex... What happened to him? He was the electric man, and I was the water man. I threw water to him, and he touched the outlet to get power, but he's still sleeping. What? You could kill him. What am I going to do? Oh my God, I hope he's okay. Mom, is he alright? I don't know. I must call his mother. No, I have to call 911 right now, then I call his mother. This is 911, how can I help you? Hello, my son and his friend were playing, but his friend got electric shock. Okay, Mom, first calm down. Police go to him and check whether he is wearing any plastic thing. Yes, he's wearing plastic slipper. Okay, that's good news. He might be okay. Yes, he may, but what am I going to do? Wait for the service, okay? Okay. Hey Caroline, you must come here. Alex fainted. What? What happened? Just come here. Okay. Okay, calm down. He's going to be alright. Shall I bring some coffee to you? I don't know. I'm not sure about anything. Look, I know. I should have called you first. But I couldn't know the situation. You did your best. Okay, and thank you. Just thanks God he is okay, but the bill is... Thanks God he's okay, but I want to ask a question. Would you let me to pay the bill? You know what? Let's talk about it later. I just want to see Alex.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.